Are you looking for simple ways to get more high-value customers for your home service business? What if I told you the key is as simple as getting more online reviews? Let's talk about a real success story here. His name's Joel. Joel runs a thriving business specializing in bathroom renovations in a very competitive market. Today, his company is dominating Google and he's consistently booking high-value jobs. But it wasn't always this way. Just a few years ago, Joel's business felt like it was literally stuck in the mud. He was relying on inconsistent referrals, and in his business, there's over 300 businesses that show up when people are searching for the type of service that he provides. He was really struggling to stand out. Let me ask you this, does this sound familiar? Make sure you give this video a big like if it helps. Like so many, he knew his online presence was important, but he wasn't sure where to focus his efforts to get the biggest impact. And for Joel's business, a typical renovation project could bring in an average profit of at least $1,000 after all costs. I want you to think about your average job value. Now imagine consistently attracting more of those profitable projects, simply by leveraging the power of what your happy customers are already thinking about you by focusing on getting more positive business reviews on Google. Joel figured out getting reviews from every single customer he could ended up helping him get more business. It wasn't about him working harder. It was about him being more intentional and strategic with his marketing strategies. So what Joel ended up doing several years ago is he ended up making it a cornerstone of his marketing. This is what he started doing to separate himself from the 300 other competitors in his market. You're probably thinking, okay, great, reviews are good, but I'm small, and one review isn't really gonna matter, is it? Just remember this, the best companies in your area, they all started where you're at. So here's a breakdown of exactly how a single review can be a powerful growth engine for you. First, it increases your reach and your visibility. Each review helps your profile show up more in search results, and I'll explain that more as we go through this. Number two, it increases your click-through rate. The more reviews you get, it also gets you picked up in hyper-personalized searches, and more people end up clicking through to read your reviews when you have a lot of them. And last, it increases your business profile conversion rate. When you show up in these hyper-personalized searches, you stand out from the crowd. People find you specific to what they're looking for with those obscure search phrases. Simple talk. Your reviews help your Google business profile show up in more searches. So let's go through a couple scenarios. Normal scenario is without a strong review strategy. This is what most people are doing. In this case, his Google profile is well optimized to show up in relevant searches. A lot of people can just make simple improvements here by simply making sure they're in the right category with the right services listed. You want to make yourself discoverable. Let's say Joel's Google business profile listing gets seen by 500 potential customers per month. He gets a modest click-through rate of about 5%, meaning 25 people pull up his profile. 10% of those people end up converting into jobs, meaning he's only getting 2.5 jobs per month from these views, which understandably probably wouldn't be all that exciting if he's not getting more business from his Google profile. Now, are you ready to see the dramatic difference a focused review strategy can actually make? This isn't just a small bump either, it's a cornerstone to your growth. With a consistent positive review strategy, it helps you improve your rankings due to getting new reviews, which leads to increased exposure. And now out of that same 500 people that are landing on Joel's business page, his click-through rate improves to 15%, which is now 75 people who end up pulling up his profile. His conversion rate improves to 20% instead of 10%, which now books 15 new jobs per month. And the financial impact is an added $180,000 in new revenue just for the first year alone. However, this is just the first year. What happens next is even more exciting. This isn't just a one-time win, it's the start of a strategic marketing takeover. There's a snowball effect that happens as Joel continues getting new reviews. And understanding how Google ranks your profile really sets you apart because you're leveraging real people saying real things, and Google loves that. Think about it. Someone searching for a broad term like plumber in Jacksonville has a very general need, but someone searching for leaky faucet repair in Jacksonville, they have a very specific problem. Google wants to connect people with companies that have a history of providing that service, and reviews play a huge role in the matching process. When your reviews mention the specific services you offer and highlights positive experiences related to those services, Google gains more confidence and trust in your profile, ultimately showing you to more of what we call long-tail searches. Your goal isn't to just rank for the broad terms, you're building a profile that signals to Google your expertise and your experience. across the scope of all the services and types of ways that people might want to find you. The more specific and positive the feedback that you have related to specific services, the more likely you are to show up for those specifically targeted searches. For example, if Joel gives reviews specifically praising his expert shower valve replacement or his custom tile work, Google is more likely to show his profile to people searching for these exact phrases, in addition to his showing up for the broader shower installation in Jacksonville term that everyone's trying to rank for. So think about the implications here. You're not just being found by more people, you're being found by the right people, those with specific needs to what you can actually help with. This is the big unlock here. The ability to leverage reviews that is specific to what people are looking for is how you multiply your business, and that's how you get found on Google. It means you're not just waiting for the general searches, you're capturing the attention of customers with specific and defined needs, which contributes to higher conversion rates, higher fees, and less competition. Each new positive review contributes to the overall perception of your business. Your star rating improves, and the number of reviews plays a role in helping you get more clicks to your profile. To sum it up, the increased trust simply drives higher conversion rates to jobs booked. Over time, this acts as a magnet attracting even more customers. More jobs lead to more reviews. Simply put, Joel has more opportunities to request new reviews, further fueling the climb up the rankings. And as time goes on, Joel establishes himself as a leading and trustworthy provider. An added bonus to that can be increased local authority, more organic referrals, and name brand recognition in the community. So you can see how this creates a powerful cycle, but how does this translate into tangible financial growth year after year? Having a get new reviews at all cost strategy in place is a very high ROI and high leverage marketing activity. But the downside is it's not a strategy that's going to pay immediate dividends. It's something that actually needs to become a fabric of your company. Reviews are the long game, and that's what drives enterprise value to your company. Here's a realistic view of what happens to companies like Joel's over time. Year number 2, Joel shows up on 700 searches per month instead of just 500. This means he's showing up for more targeted searches. On top of that, he gets a slight increase in his click-through rate up to 17%, leading to 119 people viewing his profile. And the continued positive social proof improves his conversion rate from 20 to 22%, which is 26 new jobs per month. And the financial impact here is an added $314,160 in new business profit for the year. And remember, this isn't just some unattainable fantasy. This is a real potential when you make Google reviews a cornerstone marketing priority. So this is what you have in store in your business if you're in a normal category like Joel, which is most home service providers. The thing is, as time goes on, the snowball effect continues driving long-term and consistent business for Joel, no longer guessing where his next job's going to come from. By making this a cornerstone, you can turn your business profile into a real lead gen machine. So with that said, how do you actually achieve this kind of review-driven growth? Here are a few real-world best practices. Number 1, focus on providing an exceptional 5-star service worthy of getting 5-star reviews. Number 2, make it easy for people to leave reviews. Give them a link to your reviews page or leave them with a QR code they can scan that will send them directly to your reviews page. Or you could send it to them via SMS text, or do both. Number 3, asking politely at the right time, that significantly increases your reviews. Think about it. When someone's really happy with the service that you provide, ask at that time. Number 4, respond to all reviews, whether positive or negative. This shows people that you take service seriously, and it allows you to strategically weave in keywords into your response to help you show up in even more searches. Number 5, showcase your reviews. Make sure you put them on your website and post them on your social media pages. Every single new review goes there. This gets you even more traction on your review snowball effect. So if you're a home service provider anywhere in the United States, it doesn't matter where you're located. Commit to getting every single customer to leave you a Google review. It can be one of the biggest growth levers for you, and it's not just a nice to have, it's a must-have cornerstone of a successful marketing strategy. Nothing has the potential to drive as much ROI for you with as minimal cost as it takes to ask for reviews. Simply put, start by implementing these principles today and watch your business flourish. If you need help, simply check out the link in the description. Let's finish it with this. What are your experience with Google reviews? Share your thoughts in the comments below, positive, negative, and how did it impact your business? And also don't forget to like this video. We'll see you on the next one.